Hey, everybody. These are my top Valentine memes. So get ready. Some are good. Some aren't as good. Some are confusing. But you'll see. Gets letter from crush on Valentine's Day. Restraining order. Not good. Not great. Not the worst. I once got a letter from a police officer that my apartment had burned down. My roommate Topaz had fallen asleep again with 3 lit cigars again and burned down our apartment. That was a bad day. Tell you what, it was a real bad day for my Beanie Baby collection. I'm going to spend Valentine's Day with my ex, Box 360. Well, the picture you drew is really nice. Very beautiful. Let me just say, if you're trying to get back with your ex on Valentine's, let me give you some advice. Don't give her this picture you drew of her. And B, don't call her a box. Do you have a date for Valentine's Day? Yes, it's February 14th. I think it's sweet that you're taking your grandma out for the holiday. And I think it's, it's important to remind them of the date. I'm taking you out, Grandma. It's February 14th. February 14th. You got to repeat it a lot of times. And you can tell she's happy. It's just when you get that old, it hurts to smile. You can tell she's trying. Her eyes are rolling back in her head. She's trying so hard. Valentine's Day. Ain't nobody got time for that. Hey, people are busy. I'm busy. I forget about Valentine's Day all the time. Like last year, I was, what was I doing last year? Well, last year I was, well, I wasn't doing anything last year, but the year before, it would be helpful. What would be helpful is if there was someone to remind me, and I just don't have anybody. So I guess I technically do have time for that. I asked her to guess her Valentine's Day gift. She said no. Nobody wants to guess. Just tell her. It can be dangerous to have her guess, okay? It happened to me. I had my girlfriend guess. I said, guess what I got you? And she said, a diamond ring. I did not get her a diamond ring. I got her heartworm medicine for her dog. And I got it in bulk. I thought, what was more romantic than her dog's heart? The heart, she dumped me. Her dog's doing great. I think. Happy Valentine's Day, you sexy mailman. Pretty specific, maybe too specific. It might seem odd if you were to give this one to someone who wasn't a mailman. Like if you gave it to a garbage man. It might also be weird because the guy is dressed as a unicorn. But other than that, it's probably pretty good. Me on Valentine's Day. Yeah, sometimes, unfortunately, your date might just scram, disappear, and you won't notice. There's a lot of reasons it could be. Could be the movie. Could be the fact that you're not sharing your popcorn. There's a ton of reasons. It could be, I don't know, just they're like a doctor and they had to go. They had emergency surgery. And they didn't tell you. It's just not your fault. That's the one thing you need to know. It's the chances are it's not your fault. But at the same time, it probably is your fault. It's probably you. There are 2 types of Valentine's Day celebrations. A lot of people have parties, a lot of people have stuff, and some people are just gonna hang out at their apartment and watch Mystery Science Theater late into the night. When you put your stuff on the belt, respect it better. I don't want to pay for your almond milk. I got Totino's over here, and you got your Almond milk over there. I don't want almond milk. I don't want any milk. Here's how you know it's Valentine's Day. Second, it's Valentine's. That's when the protesters show up. Down with Valentine's Day. I think it's sad because I love Valentine's. I don't love it, but I like it. I don't like it. It can be actually pretty painful for me, but I'm not going to protest it. I might protest it, actually, if I found a group of people that were doing it. Girlfriend promised to meet on Valentine's Day. Still waiting. There's no shame in getting stood up, okay? I've been stood up a lot, most of the time. One time I got stood up at a bowling alley at 11 a.m. I should have known something was weird with the fact that we were meeting at a bowling alley at 11 a.m. But, I learned a lot. I was there all day. I was there all day into the night. And my average went way up. I got a ton of practice. So there's a silver lining.